Hi, my name is Dorothy Ferguson, and the person sitting next to me is Alexis Alsamir. I'll be asking a couple of questions about her health and providing an educational session that targets ways to decrease any potential risks that may harm her health. So, the purpose of this session is to ensure that the patient keeps a steady control of her health while promoting health management. A little bit of background information about Alexis is that she's black with Haitian descent. She's 42 years old and has a history of diabetes, and she was also diagnosed with pre diabetic not long ago. This is a major topic of concern because the risk it could develop into diabetes type 2 in the future. Alexis has a busy work life, leaving her with little to no time to exercise. She has stated that 16 days out of 30 days in the month, she would rather eat out because it's more efficient. The goal is to create awareness about diabetes and intervene in certain habits that could become harmful for her health. So, this is the educational method: Global Diabetes Prevention Interventions, a systematic review and network meta analysis of the real world impact on incidence, weight, and glucose. So, to begin with, Alexis, can you tell us how your daily diet consists of?
Hi, yes, I can. Normally, I try to skip breakfast so I can get a little bit more sleep. So I would keep like a snack with me, something like a protein bar, potato chips, or a juice, things like that. Then when I take lunch on my break, I normally go for like a burger. Usually, something unhealthy because it's quick and convenient. So I'll take like a burger if preferred, or a bowl that consists of rice, beans, chicken, plantains, something like from a fast food restaurant nearby. Dinner is like a want only time for me that I can like eat something homemade, really.
Thank you. And why do you prioritize sleep? Would you say you have trouble sleeping? And if so, what do you do to go back to sleep?
Although I sleep between 6 to 8 hours, I never feel rested, so I try to sleep as much as I can so I can feel more rested. Normally, I can go back to sleep. I'm sorry, normally when I can't go back to sleep, I go through my phone until I feel my eyes get tired, and I'll just stare, strolling on my phone until I get sleepy.
I see. Studies have found a correlation between lack of sleep, lack of exercise, and trouble of sleeping. It is advisable that you put all forms of distractions down. Maybe take some gummy melatonin prior to going to bed, while also adding exercise into your daily habits. I see you have trouble sleeping and eat out a lot and not exercise as often. Diabetes is a serious chronic condition that can affect your daily living. Some of the symptoms can be unusual thirst, irregular weight, numbness, itchy skin, and more. Based on your habits, if you don't become proactive about it, it will progress to diabetes type 2. It is imperative that you start with a healthier lifestyle as soon as possible.
Wow, that's really interesting. What do you recommend?
It has been proved that traditional changes such as diet change, more exercise, and better sleep have become very effective against the progression of diabetes type 2. Let's start with your diet. Is there a particular reason as to why you choose to eat out so often?
Just time. Just it's always about time. It takes away cooking so often.
So, processed meats and packaged snacks are foods that you must avoid. It is highly recommended that you focus on a diet based on vegetables, grains, lean protein, and low fat dairy, fruit, and healthy fats.
Okay, what are some healthy foods that you would recommend?
So, a couple of healthy fats are a diet based on fish, nuts, avocado, and olive oil. With type 2 diabetes, the body does not produce enough insulin to regulate your blood sugars, so it is imperative that you keep your diet in check. Diabetes is a chronic condition that affects millions of Americans, but with proper management, you can live a happy, healthy life. Also, sleep, exercise, and diet are areas that you must manage well to prevent diabetes. While it is understandable why you would like to save as much time as possible, cooking healthy meals is very important to your health. How many times a week do you exercise?
Wow, honestly, maybe once a week, if that.
So, by adding a regular exercise schedule to your week, you lessen the odds of diabetes progressing. In addition, it is a great way to keep it as a coping mechanism for stress. How are your stress levels, and what do you do to de-stress?
Well, with me, work can be very stressful most of the times. So what I do is I occasionally have wine at night. Like throughout the week, I'll have a glass of wine a few times a week.
Okay, wonderful. So, moderate red wine can be very effective against heart disease, but remind you to be very moderate with it. Alcohol in large amounts can be dangerous to your health. However, by adding exercise session as your coping mechanism for stress, you might be helping your body prevent diabetes. More effectively, helping your sleep feels like a rest. Exercise gives us great rest when sleeping after it. Do you have
That's you. That's you. Excellent.
do you have any questions for me?
Is there anything else that I can do?
So you can get regular checkups. That helps greatly with a chronic condition. If it's part of your family tree, how often do you get checkups?
Once a year. I go for my annual checkups once a year to do the wellness check.
Okay, so to increase those odds to twice or even 3 times a year, so you can be reassured that you're on the right healthy path. Constantly educating yourself about new traditional ways to remain healthy is also a great way to be proactive about your health. So, in order for you to remain healthy and strong, a change in diet must be made of rich in grains, vegetables, lean protein, and healthy fats. Increase your exercise time and cut any interruptions to your sleep. So you're going to have to stop scrolling at night.
I will. I'll try.
Good. Traditional ways to increase sleep and cut interruptions by not touching any electronics after going to bed. Assistance of melatonin gummies and peaceful music can become very effective to feel well rested. Lastly, the use of exercise as a coping mechanism for stress to provide a healthier habit that will enrich all the other areas. Thank you, Alexis, for joining me, and I wish you luck on your new journey.
Thank you for having me, Dorothy.
Bye.
Bye.